Skrilltown himself, and welcome to Skrilltown. Hey, check it out. We got a hot show. We got BossUp Management in the house, coming down from GA Atlanta. They repping all down south though. I just talked to them. They repping all down south. They repping South Carolina, Florida, Georgia, and they repping the East, Trenton, New Jersey. We got my boy CrisLaw. CrisLaw, what's cracking, man?
Nothing, man. Just living the life right now, man.
Yes,
What
sir.
you got going on?
That's what. Who else we got in here? Right next to you, on DJ side by side,
AKA my twin brother,
DJ Exotic,
man. And who that back in the back? That's the manager.
No, I happen to be the manager.
Yeah, she's definitely the manager.
That's just the artist. Now she's more than just an artist.
Is that just an artist?
For the hardest. So,
period.
That's what's up.
Just the artist on the hard bars, shoot.
And where's she coming from?
Here.
Hell yeah, it's from here, y'all.
That's what's up. So yeah, we got the whole. That's what's up. We got the whole BossUp Management Family on the line right now. And they represent, they most definitely represent. CrisLaw is most definitely popping right now. You know, he's doing this thing down in GA. He's doing this thing on the TV screens too, man. He's doing P Valley. He done Atlanta. But let me before I get into his bio, let me give y'all a little quick pick of what's going on with CrisLaw.
Bad little bitch, she free. Press to it, bitch slip. I'll step back, get to me. Baby, she ain't got no run.
Round one. Ready, go.
Bad little bitch, she free. Press to it, bitch slip. I'll step back, get to me. Baby, she ain't got no run. Yeah, big things. Yeah, she like my dick swing. Yeah, big. Take a ride. Yeah, let's ride. We gon' get into some other shit. Take a trip with me and let's go fly to town. Okay. Ride around the city, chasing chips, try to get it. Goofy bitches acting funny, already done hit it.
All right. Hey, getting drunk up in this
Prison life, nigga.
Yeah.
Already did that. This my third strike, nigga. I ain't going back. I'm posting.
Yeah.
I'm pulling. I'm bobbing. She drooling. She fucking. She
Hey.
sucking. She like it. Stop moving.
moving.
Yeah. Trying to
Hey, this is how I like my shows. I like them hype like this. You know what I'm saying? They getting crunk. Hey, yeah, this is what it's all about, man. This is what it's all about, man. So let me give you a little bit of info on Chris, man. He straight up, also known as CrisLaw, rap artist from Trenton, New Jersey, currently based in Atlanta, Georgia, is known for songs that strike for the punchy arrangements, massive beats, gripping flows, voices seamless and organic, combining with flavors, old school with the new school, with the punch approach on modern age, not unlike artists Jay-Z and Kanye West. Just to mention a few, Chris is an accomplished rapper with the talents that go way beyond rhyming. Let's get down here. And then he's acting on the side, being in shows like P Valley Season 2 and TV show Atlanta Season 3 and 4. He's also opened up for Legends Partner in Crime. He's also thankful to the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for making all this happen for him. And his past shows opened up for Dondria, who was signed to So Def in 2012, opened up for Rosa Blanca Festival in New Orleans 2021, and Kelly Price, and it looks like a couple others, man. So shout out. What's going on? CrisLaw, this is who we got on the line. CrisLaw, what's cracking, brother?
Nothing, man. Just doing our thing right now. We bossing up, you know what I'm saying? Just living our lives, We out here vibing, man.
Hey, most definitely vibing, brother. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. So tell us what's going on in the A, man. How'd you get started? What made your transition from Trenton, New Jersey to the A?
Whew. Okay. Hey, it started off rough, man. It started off rough. Not a lot of people know, but the people who do know about me know my full past. But getting locked up since a young kid, man, and that led me to move out here because where I was at in Jersey, like there's nowhere to go out there. You're in that same area, you're around the same people. You might not be looking for trouble, but trouble find you. So being around all that, it just keeps you in that same bubble, that energy of just bad energy. So it would cause me to move out here because my family seen what I was doing, and it was just repeatedly like in the streets all day, every day, coming home in the back of a cop car every day, stealing and robbing, all that stuff, breaking in the car. So that led me to move down here with my sister. And ever since I've been out here, she raised me to be the young man I am today, and I'm thankful for that. Also, thankful for God giving me that opportunity to be able to get out of the situation that I was in to come down here to get my life on a different path. Even though I had some hiccups down here too, because coming from that, then coming down here,
absolutely,
stuff like that, I wasn't used to it at first. So, just I had to change my ways, man. But it's nice down here. It's nice down here. I like it.
That's what's up. So going into the music thing. So how did you hook up with BossUp?
From just an artist.
Okay.
She knew it first, mentioned me, and then we bossing up now.
Definitely.
So
that's what's up, man.
Also got Dude's Kitchen with some of the hottest food out here in Atlanta right now. They don't know it yet, but they about to know real soon.
Yeah. Cause I'm in Florida, I'm just getting my one taste bud at a time.
Oh man,
trying to get it on the movie sets because the food they feed us is all right, but with some more flavor to it. So,
right, you bring some on to sneak some in real quick.
Might have to come up there with the season. Just
right. Just get that on there, yeah. So right. So tell us about how you got involved in the P Valley and in the TV series Atlanta.
My boy Isaiah Zay, he actually put me on with this casting company because he's in the industry as well, shooting films, and he rap it also as well and act. So he actually put me on with this agency company, and ever since then, like I just emails back to back.
Really?
I've been on P Valley for like at least 2 months now. Atlanta was like a 2-day shoot. It's because they was rushing for season 3 and 4, but I can't really talk too much about it because none of it's out yet. So, yeah. It's been constant work back to back, and even now, like a little bit tired, but hey, we gotta do work.
It's work, bro. Yeah, that's what's up, man. So tell us about this new project that you're bringing out, man. Tell us about this movement.
So right now, I got a single out. It's called Vibing. The crazy thing about that track is, it's been sitting for since 2019. I've had the track this whole time. So people that don't know, a lot of people should know by now because it's on my Instagram. Well, it's been on my Instagram. I recently just got released from prison in 2019. So when I first got out, Vibing was the first track that I've ever recorded being out. And it's just been sitting ever since because, when you first get out and you don't got nobody, you know what I'm saying? It's just yourself. It took a little minute for me to get back on track with everything because I got out when COVID was like at its peak, right? You know what I'm saying? So it was a little tough trying to get back and getting used to things and couldn't go nowhere, couldn't move how I want to move. So
that's what's up, man. So, along the lines of that, so how hard is it, from bouncing back from being locked up to trying to break into this music industry?
I wouldn't say it's too hard because one thing about me, I've always been on like social media. I'm not on there a lot, but when it comes to my music, I'm mainly on there. So I'm seeing other people and how they move and what they doing. And I'm like, okay, by watching them, I'm kind of catching myself up on a lot of stuff that's been out or that already done dropped and seeing how everybody moving. Like now, from back in the day, getting your music out was CDs out the trunk, tape, cassette, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. And then now everything online. And then when I got out of prison, now everything is just TikTok.
Yeah.
Like, to get your music out there, pay somebody to do a dance video or influencers, and you know what I'm saying, you famous by the end of the week. So it's, but I'm trying to get on there right now. I'm going to get on there. You know, I'm actually starting everything. I'm starting everything over for myself too as well. But you know, all of us at the same time. So it's we got a lot of work coming. A lot of work coming. I don't want to say too much on it because I want them guys like to stay low key, and then you just gonna watch us pop out.
Yeah, man. And see, like I respect, you know, for y'all squad, man, because when, you know, we talked on Instagram, it was like, hey, you know, y'all got a lot of energy. It sounds like y'all moving the way y'all supposed to be moving, you know, and like she was like, don't forget about just Ardis, don't forget about the whole squad. And that's what I like to see, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's, you know, together because we all can eat, you know what I'm saying? It ain't just one person out here. So, you know, going into that, like, how important is it to know the business side of music and how to work together and, you know, things like that? How important is that for artists?
It's very important. It's funny that you said that because like I said, I've been doing this music stuff for a long time, and I've had deals on the table. I'm not going to say who I was signed with back in the day, but I've had deals like Epic and Atlanta Records on the table, and I was with a team that was selfish. They wanted it all for themselves, but the label only wanted just me. It didn't work out. Contracts, you know, people not doing what they say they're going to do. You know, man, it's very important to know the business side, because contracts and just being around this industry, you'll end up getting so busy to the point you just signing whatever, you just saying whatever. And then in the long run, you don't mess yourself up because you didn't remember what you did, what you said, or what you signed. So it's very important to pay attention to everything that you're doing and have patience. You know what I'm saying? Don't rush it, because back in the day, that's how I was. I was rushing everything, just moving fast because I know how I work. So it was just like, but, you know, coming out again, starting over, learn to slow down a little bit. I still had a little rush in me, but because there's a lot of rappers, there's a lot of artists out here in this world. So even with music, like when you got a song out there, you know, take your time with it, but also be patient at the same time, because you want to put it out there for somebody else make that same song. Because I done been to a studio before where I recorded a song, and then months later, I done heard the same song, but just on a different beat. I'm like, because the studio I went to was downtown Atlanta, and I think it was around what's that event they had during the summer? The Car and Bike Show. And it was a well-known studio downtown. Car and Bike Show was there. One of the owners at the studio seen me recording myself, because I know how to record myself. So I was just running back and forth from the booth to the mixing booth. So he was asking me, hey, would you like to work? You know what I'm saying? Because we got a lot of celebrities coming in. I did it for a little bit, made some money. Man, I don't know what happened, but I feel like my song got took into a different beat, because my brother actually found out the song. My brother Corey, he in Jersey too. He actually told me about the song, and I heard it and I was like, wow. He was like, yo, you should have been dropped it. And I was like, that goes for the same thing with vibing. Like, it took me, like I said, I had it in 2019, but I'm just now dropping it. What, like last Friday or? Yeah, it was before the show. It was like last Friday, or maybe another Friday, about two weeks ago. So I'm just now dropping that, but I've been letting people listen to it and stuff like that. So now everybody's like, "Whoa, stop playing, you bullshit, and go ahead and drop that now." So I was like, you know what? Everybody around me tell me drop it, and go ahead and drop it, because it's been sitting for a while and it's doing good so far.
That's what's up, man. So how y'all promoting that thing? Y'all doing? I know you said y'all doing shows.
Do all we can with it, really. I'm trying to find some people on TikTok that they can dance to, some influencers. We're gonna run ads. We're gonna do a lot of stuff with it. Okay. I'm gonna shoot a video for it too. But it's gonna be a lot of planning into that one. So it's gonna be a while for that one though. But I got some other stuff that's gonna be coming out too.
Okay. So tell us about your style. Like, you know, what is people that don't know CrisLaw, have never heard CrisLaw's music, what do they need to know about you? What about, you know, your music and so forth?
Most of my songs with me, as far as my style, I have the Southern style, but in my own way. Because every time somebody listens to my songs, they're like, yo, you don't sound like nobody else. You sound like yourself. Because I ain't really too big on like the auto tune and stuff like that. I will throw some effects on my voice, but I'm not too big on it because I like my natural voice. But as far as like my flow and my style and stuff, I get it mainly from a lot of these rappers out here in Atlanta. You know, like Gunner and stuff like that. As far as my vocabulary and what I talk about in my song, I mix it up between talking about my life and just sometimes just stuff that I seen in the streets or something I experienced. Most of my songs has a little bit about me and everything in all my songs. If you just listen to it, but if you don't know me, you might not, you know, understand it. So I got another song coming out. It's gonna be real deep. You know, when it's done, I'll let you hear it and stuff. If you don't want to hear it besides the team, but they already heard a little snippet of it so far. So yeah,
they know what's up.
But like when I rap, I'm really rapping about. I put myself in situations. So when I'm rapping about some people, I'm like, oh no, you cap. You know what I'm saying? It's me that I'm rapping about. I may say a little BS on the side just to fill some stuff in, but most of my songs, I'm throwing information out there that's about me. But I just word it different to where you won't know that I'm talking about myself. So
right. Okay, so what's some of your influences as far as music? You know, since growing up and even now, like who influences you? Who's people that you'd love to work with? You know, and so forth.
Honestly, I get this asked a lot, but the person that really influenced me was the people around me, actually, because like I said, I've been playing drums since I was 5. My stepdad bought my first drum set when I was 5. Ever since then, I've just been doing music. But my oldest brother, Corey, he's like, he the one that always pushes me to go harder. Like when I first started rapping, I was, you know, playing around. I'm a young kid, just saying whatever.
Right.
Then I think a few years ago when I was in Jersey still, he was like, yo, bro, why you always want to listen to people on the radio? Why not you make a song so you can hear yourself on the radio? Yo, I swear, ever since he said that, I was like, yo, you right. I'd rather hear myself on the radio.
Right.
So my brother started it. And actually on that song, Vibing, the producer, King Darko, his dad is my brother's best friend. Like we all like family. They be building houses and stuff like that, studios. We real close. He used to live next door to us when I first moved to Atlanta. Went to his house, nice studio, big studio setup, looked real professional. Ever since then, I was like, this is my calling.
Yeah.
I got a calling.
He probably couldn't get you out of there either, could he?
So with me playing the drums and then with my brother, you know, hyping my head up like he always do. He always pushed me. And then actually seeing the actual real studio, and I was just like, yeah, this is it. Like I said, I've always played an instrument. So beats and everything was always in my head. I just never made beats. I ain't had the time for it. I was at people just sit there.
Right. Some people just got it.
Get out.
Yeah, you know.
Get it off.
Yeah. So with you being down in Atlanta, I know the market's super big down there. Like, what have you done to make yourself stick out, or your team? You know, Boss Up, what have you guys done to kind of like put yourself out there? Because I know that market out there is huge, and it's a lot of people doing music and stuff like that. So what are y'all doing to kind of like make things, you know, better for you guys?
Well, what we're doing is getting the best possible show. Like you said, everybody is doing it. So like you said, he opened up for the Rosa Blanca Festival. So we're going to use a budget. We're going to put it towards something that is going to get them big exposure. You know, they're on the stage of likes of Shantae Moore and you know, people like that, you know. So it wasn't just a showcase, it was a festival, you know. The first one, and it was awesome. So they, you know, I'm going to actually, after the podcast, I'm going to tag you under it so you can see, because Just an Artist was an indie artist who actually made the thank you a video they did at the end.
Oh,
so
okay.
That good that she made it on there.
Yeah. Okay.
They're working for themselves. Chris is out there on the set, not doing his videos as far as his movies and stuff like that. So he's staying on his 10 toes right now. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Once he gets there, you know, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
You know what it is.
So going into that, how important is it to have that support? You know what I'm saying, behind you, like everybody, you guys as a team. How important is it for each one of y'all to have that support, you know, to help, you know, influence people to want to be fans and want to, you know, have y'all back? How important is that?
It's very important, especially that's one thing I do know out here being in Atlanta. You do need a team because most of the artists that I watch, like growing up out here, they've always had like the whole neighborhood behind their back and stuff. And it was different for me because I got trust issues. I don't trust a lot of people. I don't mess with a lot of people.
Right.
And then the thing with me, I don't like a big crowd around me because it draws too much attention. Knowing that I'm not the hot head in the group, but I might be with some hot heads and it caused me to get jammed up. Like I don't like a lot of people around me, but it's something that I'm trying to get into now. But you know. You gotta watch out who you have around you, though.
Most definitely.
But it is important to have a team behind you, though, because you got to know how to move, and you want to make sure you're moving correctly too.
Most definitely. Okay, so for an artist that's coming up, you know, what type of advice would you give them? You know, moving ahead, trying to get themselves, you know, stable and planted. What type of advice would you give them?
I tell this with everybody, not even just being in this industry, but just life in general. And I said earlier when we patience. Find out what it is that you want to do, stick to it, have patience with it, and just put your all into it. Like, because when you start focusing on more than one thing, you start getting lost. You get lost and you get frustrated, you stress, and it just comes with so much. So, and that's how I was back in the day. So I've noticed that staying focused on one thing, like for me, it was all this acting just came out of nowhere, really, and I just thought I tried it. And ever since then, I'm like, okay, they call me back to back. So it's something else that I had to kind of like put in my schedule to kind of like, you know, make time for, because that's also something else I wanted to do. So now since both of them are coming together at the same time, it's like, how can I balance all this so that I can have time for myself, my family, and, you know, that I love to do. So only thing I tell people is patience. Just have patience. Make sure, you know, I'm saying, you hold and attention to everything. Don't believe what everybody tell you. So I like to keep it simple like that. Patience. Don't believe what everybody tell you, and pray, man. Just keep your head up, man. I'm real big on that. You know, everybody be thinking, oh, this happened because I did it, but you don't even know that he put it in front of you. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You have faith, man.
Yeah. So this year, going into the next year, what do we have like, you know, coming up that the listeners can look forward to for CrisLaw and BossUp? Both, yeah. He said we got a lot.
I am your boy DJ Exotic. So any mix he need, I got him. I make sure I got him. What we got coming up? Yeah, what we got coming up right now? We do got something in October the 2nd. Real big. I ain't gonna talk too much about it. I want to make sure I got everything locked in. We do have a host locked in. Okay. I'll see the flyer later. We'll see you the flyer as well. But we got him locked in. We're trying to lock in another big artist as well. So, you know, but like I said, that's October the 2nd at the Globe Bar down here in Atlanta. And and after that, we do got some stuff coming up next year as well in South Carolina. So we're going back and forth from South Carolina to Atlanta to Florida. So that's how we're doing. Man,
them are some big networks, man. Like all three of them you just named, they big. Like y'all about to get it. I'm jealous now. I'm like, man, but nah, that's what's up, man. Well, okay. So where can we find you all at on social media? What's some of your social media handles?
All right, my social media on IG is DJ_803. Facebook is Antoine DJ Exotic Jeter. Twitter, same thing, DJ Exotic _803.
Okay. What about you, Chris?
And mine is Instagram is at Real CrisLaw without the H, RealCrisLaw. Really, if you click on that, just click the link on bio Instagram, it'll pull up everything. Spotify, Facebook, YouTube, it'll pull up everything. Don't judge my YouTube yet. Like I told y'all, I am starting over. It's kind of playing right now. No subscribers. We starting over on Twitter, everything. Because getting out of prison.
Bottom, but believe you me, y'all gonna know we here.
We at the top.
It's coming. Now we gonna talk about Justin Ardis, who's back there hiding. Tell us what's going on with Justin. So while we got you back there, tell us what's going on with Justin Ardis.
Justin Ardis, I have a single out in good time. It's on all platforms. I actually have another single out called Restore. It's on all platforms. I'm singing on both of those. I have a single that I'm about to drop called Cute, but I'm rapping on that one because I sing it because I am Justin Ardis.
That's what's up.
So I'm working on that. My IG is I am Justin Ardis _, and that's where everyone can find me at. On most of them, it's I am Justin Ardis _ or it might be on I am just 3, like on Snapchat and one of the other ones. I'm sorry, what's the other one? Twitter. Yeah,
Twitter. Okay.
I'm working on it.
Hey, gotta start somewhere. That's all good. Gotta start somewhere. So the manager D, are you looking for any other artists? Because I know people gonna hit me up. They always do every time I have one of these shows. Are you looking for anybody to work with, any artists or any piece of the team to assemble, any extras at this time?
We got the DJ, we got the cameraman as well, taking some cameras as far as their photos. I mean, as far as me wanting to take on another artist, I think my hands are full. They'll have to really wow me for me to
okay, that's what's up. And for BossUp as a label, is there anything else you want to tell our viewers that's listening right now, what they can look forward to? Anything y'all want to just throw out there?
This is our merch. You see everybody rocking the merch. BossUp. I'm gonna need your information inside. I'm gonna send you one as well.
I appreciate that. I'm always I like t-shirts, man.
You be out there in the Missouri streets. We need you out there. But mine is a little different from theirs because mine is like the no smoking. We don't no crowds allowed. No crowds allowed. BossUp. BossUp.
Oh yeah, all day, man.
No, he felt that in his soul. He's
you better. Hey, you need to trademark that before somebody that's listening try to take that from you. You know how they be, man. Kind of like what Chris said. Like heard his songs, but nah, man. All jokes aside, I got love for y'all, man. I really appreciate the opportunity of having y'all on the show. Chris is doing big things. BossUp is doing big things, and I'm looking forward, for what y'all gonna do at the end of this year, all the way going into next year, man. But as far as anything else, man, I appreciate it. We're gonna have Justin Ardis on the show as well in the future. We already kind of discussed that. For the listeners, make sure y'all tune in for everything that BossUp Management, CrisLaw, Justin Ardis, DJ Exotic 803, D, the whole 9. Just check them all out, man.
One more thing, Dude's Kitchen, where everybody's family. That's my catering company.
Oh, okay.
Food is busting.
Food is good.
They ain't want to embarrass themselves. That's why they ain't eat
really
on thing. But
So what's the signature meal then? What's the fan favorite? Like if I come to ATL, which I am, what am I gonna get?
The wings,
the dip,
the dip and the wings,
the fried chicken, baked chicken.
Hey, look, I made some now. She won't even come over here. She gonna mess some things up.
Okay, they got that flavor.
Yes, sir.
That's what's up.
For everybody family. Follow me, BossKitchen IG.
You hear that, y'all? Deuce Kitchen, check it out. When y'all in the Atlanta area, check it out.
Definitely.
And make sure y'all keep following our pages every day because we stay busy.
Definitely.
So you might post some. We might have a giveaway. You don't even know if you ain't paying attention.
Live. Check in every Wednesday. Indie Artists. We do a live review. You email your music to DJ Exotic 803 or DJ Exotic Booking at gmail.com, and we'll put you got 10 artists a week. We listen to the music. He picks up a winner. I pick a winner, and we give away. Most people when they do those reviews, they're charging.
Yeah, they try to charge.
We do it. We just vibing. We just vibing with the artists and just talking a little trash and
for the artists that be winning and stuff.
Yeah.
They giving away merch and everything, y'all. Y'all better get on it.
Oh yeah, the real TT.
Yeah, shout out 58. Yeah, the last two. They get official boss.
DJ, give me that beat.
Yeah, DJ, give me that beat. Our radio.
We got that.
Shout out my cousin, Jazzy Wax Bar, man. She doing her thing. Facials. Females trying to get pampered, man, go to her.
Yes. So we got 6. We had 2 last week and we had 4 the week before. So this week will be our 3rd week. We're gonna be announcing what DJ Exotic just told you about October 2nd here in Atlanta, who we already have, but we're actually trying to grab somebody else after that. Yeah. So we definitely want to make sure when the indie artists come to a Boss Up with the GOAT event, it's not them rapping to another indie artist. It's actually somebody in the building that can help them further their career.
See that, and that's what it's all about, right there. What she just said. We ain't just rapping just to be rapping. We doing this for success. We trying to build. We trying to eat. We trying to grow. That's what it's all about, man.
Definitely.
Yeah. But exactly. You got to learn, man, and learning the game. D, you being in management. Tell the listeners before we get off of here, what's important about just having that team assembled together.
What's important is what one person may not know, the other person may know and can, teach me something, or I can teach them something. It's not one person running the show. Exotic can come through and bring something. So everybody is bringing something to the team. Just an artist, everybody's bringing something to the team. Artists, have your paperwork together. Don't just be out here putting out songs, because like he just said a little bit earlier, he put it out and then somebody stole it. And it was just his word to get theirs. And from what I understand, they ain't taking that mail your letter back to yourself or whatever they talk about.
Poor man's copyright.
You really finna be poor, because they ain't taking that no more.
Yeah, they ain't taking that. No.
Definitely. So
that been a crime.
Have your paperwork together. Have your copyrights, everything in order, so that way you won't have a conundrum of somebody taking your stuff and all you got is your word, but they have their paperwork and the paperwork gonna stand.
Yeah, absolutely.
You trying to get out of here, man?
For sure, man. Well, all right. Well, like I said, thanks again for y'all, coming on, giving me this opportunity for the listeners that's listening in. Man. Oh, yeah, appreciate it. Anytime, man. Check out, them down in Atlanta. They doing their thing, and they going to keep doing their thing, and they got a lot of things for the future. Until next time, we going to be out. Check us out on all social media platforms. Check out BossUp Management. Check out ScrilltownMO. And until next time, we out. 100.
Let go.